morning, guys. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. I'm sorry you're crooked, but that's just how I have you sitting right now, and I only have a few minutes to kind of do an introduction because you're on top of my pressure cooker, and I just put a pork loin in there with some pork seasoning, a whole onion, some chicken stock. I'm going to boil it down, get it nice and tender, and then I'm going to put some barbecue sauce in it for the fam. And for me, I'm just going to eat it as it is, pork tenderloin. So anyway, that's what's going on. Welcome to my daily vlog. So I have some good news this morning, today. It's actually this afternoon. I stepped on the scale this morning at 174.8. I am I'm down 0.8 from yesterday's weigh-in. I'm up a half a pound from my very lowest weight that I achieved over a month ago and haven't seen it since. So I'm super excited. I feel like today, like I'm weight loss. Like I know it's weird, but I know several of you have chimed in and said, yes, I can feel when I'm losing weight. Now, just because I feel it doesn't mean it's gonna happen tomorrow. It could be 2-3 days from now, but as long as I stay on track, we should be good to go. I am working on my Patreon video to get that up for my people today. I was gonna go to Sam's Clubs today. I had a credit card. Yes, I know it's high interest. It's high interest. It's like 13% or something like that. But when I first got the card, you got 20% off your shopping for that time, right? So my husband and I loaded up with like $500 worth of groceries, and we saved 20% on the groceries we stockpiled. And then we paid that off. And then we would use it and pay it off, and meanwhile, we've built up cash back. So right now, I have $68 in cash back that I have not used yet. But my mother-in-law's birthday is tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, I'm not doing anything, but I wanted to take her to out to dinner or out to lunch on Friday afternoon, and then stop by Sam's Club and go ahead and spend that $68 before it expires. So I need to do that and asked her if she wanted to go, but we're playing it by ear right now, so I have no idea what's happening. I really don't have a topic today, guys, so this may be a short vlog. Anyway, if you are one of my Patreons, look for an upload today on the Patreon. It's an exclusive video just for you, an update of how things are going, and a private update of how things are going, and I'll see you at the next segment. All right, guys, here's the first meal of the day. I have the last 3 pieces of the protein-sparing bread. I toasted them in the air fryer with just a little bit of butter, a total of 1 tablespoon. I have here 4 eggs and a ham and cheese omelet, and I will follow it up with an orange cream zip fizz. That's my first meal of the day at 11 o'clock. Oh my goodness, guys. So this, of course, is my husband's. This is made with store-bought barbecue sauce, lots of sugar, can't have this. And back here in this pan is mine. So I took an entire pork loin and I put it in my pressure cooker with 2 cups of chicken stock, a whole onion, salt, pepper, and then I used this wonderful seasoning that I found at Big Lots. This is from a company called Fresh Finds. I have it in a bag because the cap broke off. I dropped the container and the lid dropped, so I didn't want it to spill all over my cabinets or bugs to get in it. So I have, this is 0 carbs. It is Chipotle keto pork seasoning. So I put about, I don't know, 4 heaping tablespoons of this into the chicken stock with the whole onion, cooked it for 1 hour pressure cook. And now I've added my husband's barbecue sauce in his, and I'm going to slow cook that for about an hour. I've added 3 tablespoons of Primal. Let me show it to you. This Primal Kitchen Classic Barbecue Sauce. I've got 3 full tablespoons. I'm thinking I'm going to water down and put 1 more tablespoon in here. I'm also thinking that I'm probably going to put a couple drops of sweetener because I kind of want it sweet and spicy. I'm going to cook these on low, let that barbecue flavor soak right in. I mean, guys, this is so tender. It like literally came apart with the fork. This is definitely going to be a go-to meal for me and my family because you don't add the barbecue sauce till the final step. It's, you know what I'm saying? So you can cook up a bunch of this. You can make some for your family, some that's keto friendly, and voila, you're done. But I'll show you what side I make with it because I don't have any bread. Of course, I don't do bread and I haven't made any keto bread. But this, so amazing. All right, guys, Hubs called me and said he didn't get lunch until about 15 minutes ago at 4 o'clock, so he doesn't want dinner. I'm just going to continue to let his barbecue simmer on the stovetop. This is what mine looks like. The taste is amazing. I'm just going to have an early dinner, and because I'm really not sure how to log this, I've decided just to do carnivore and eat this by itself with no side. But oh my gosh, the smell and the taste is amazing. Guys, I make one other pork dish that was famous in my previous marriage with my previous husband. All the kids loved it, and it was called Mediterranean pork chops. I would make it with sun-dried tomatoes and olives and feta, and I would cook it all down, serve it over rice. Of course, this was in another life. I wasn't keto, right? And it was a big hit in my home with all of the kids. So when all of them liked something I made it frequently. This, my friends, was hands down the best pork dish that I've made in a while. The only problem is, let's talk keto, is when you are logging your food, right? A whole Vidalia onion has about 25 grams of carbohydrates for the whole onion. And anytime I'm making soup stock, anytime I'm making chili, anytime I'm making any dish like that, my hamburger soup, I cut up an entire onion, okay? Just because you pull the onion out whole, like I did. So basically what I did was I just peeled a whole entire onion and put it down in the liquid for pressure cooking. But onions are full of sugar. And so even though you're not eating the cooked onion, you're still getting some of the sugar that it is released while it's cooking. So that's why it's really important to make sure that you're considering when you're eating onions. So here are my macros today. My calories are really low, but I'm just not hungry. I'm just not hungry today. And just because right now I'm kind of in a weight loss mode, I'm trying to get into weight loss again, I'm not doing this on purpose. This is just what I ate today. You saw the size of that omelet. That was a big omelet and 3 pieces of protein-sparing bread. This is just what my macros look like today. Tomorrow they might be 2,000 calories. It'll all even out eventually. But what I did for this is I logged 1/4 cup of onion. Because I really don't know how much of that sugar I'm getting from that onion. I have no idea. None. So considering that none of the juice, let me show you. That sounds bad. So, you know, the onion's in here with all the juice. I strained the pork before I put it in the pan, but I don't know how much of the pork is going to absorb the sugar from the onion. But you can see that's all the juice. None of that juice. I'm sure I got a little bit of it, but I still went ahead and recorded 1/4 cup of chopped onion, and then that way I'm covered. All my bases are covered. That's why my carbohydrates look a little high today. Anyway, I'm getting ready to take the dogs for a walk. Those are my macros. I'll see you at the next segment. All right, guys, so I had a really good day today. It was actually kind of nice eating my dinner a little early, because now I have plenty of sunlight left to take these dogs on a nice 2-mile walk and get some exercise, some fresh air, some sunshine. You just couldn't ask for prettier weather. All right, guys, the days of money savings is over. Yes. The last few days I've been very spoiled, leaving the windows open, fresh air, listening to the birds. It's just been really beautiful out. But today when my house reached 78 degrees, I'm like, screw it, I need air. I'm really hoping to bring my electric bill down. I mean, seriously, I can't keep paying $300 electric bills. I got spoiled. When all the kids moved out and it was just me and Pat, our winter bills, like this time of year, were like $90, $100, right? This year, $300. But I'm also home all day. So I did notice in May and June, our bill was about $20 higher than it normally is. And I have to assume that that's from me being home, playing the radio, running the dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of having ceiling fans on. I did a lot of extra projects when I was first retired, cleaning out closets, things like that. So I was using more energy than I would if I wasn't at home. Cooking more at home, right? So all of those things. But consistently when I retired, I noticed about a $20 a month increase in my bill. But this last month, actually, the last 2 months, our bill has increased by $50 to $100. And the rates haven't gone up. It's just having an extra person in the house that has absolutely no clue about the cost of electricity or how to use it economically. But I'm not one of these people that's going to run around the house shutting ceiling fans, shutting lights off. Please, you know what I'm saying? I could exhaust myself, right? I don't want to get into it though. It'll put me in a bad mood. So it looks like I'm going to be bringing this video to an end. I had a successful day today, and we are creeping up on a brand new low, and I'm feeling super confident that if I stick to my plan, if I use Dr. Westman's food list, and I pay very close attention to my hunger signals, and I use some intermittent fasting, I think we'll see a new low sooner than later. I really believe that. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.